having a lot of tough decisions, and he's up against here Andrew Pantling, who will put you to the test. I've played a decent amount with him, very aggressive and tough to play against.
Feeling sticky with a 6-deuce suited in the big blind as Shanghai attacked from the small. Has his man dominated, going to the flop, which is 7-trade deuce, both players with a piece.
Yeah, you would expect in position, Pantling sees this flop and thinks, all right, well, you know what? My deuce is probably good.
And notice Shanghai did not follow through with top pair, electing to check call as Pantling fired, and now both players pick up a gut shot straight draw on the turn.
Notice how quickly Wang is playing here, and same with Pantling, just firing out those bets. Much different than what you'll see at the pro table.
Second barrel, 24,000 out of Pantling. And the feeling Andrew's got here is that his man raised not in this territory and was just peeling one off.
It's hard, he's having the massage.
Notice how strong Wang's hand is here. He's also got the flush draw, and there you go, the straight flush. Wow, 7-high straight flush, thinking to himself, how do I max out against Pantling, who's just made a straight? And it looks good. Pantling firing 65,000 on the river. Question is, how greedy do you get here with the straight flush? How much will Pantling call?
You have the whole wide world, and obviously Shanghai just praying that somehow Pantling has hearts as well. But a straight, certainly enough for him to call. And what's the number? 150.
Very small raise.
Yeah.
That's going to be tough for Pantling to get away from. I don't see a fold here. I mean, your hand's too strong to just fold with the 6-high straight. A single ace makes a 5-high straight.
And by the way, a single ace very much feels like it could be in Shanghai's range here. You wonder whether or not Pantling might do something heroic by playing back at him.
If Pantling's never played against, you know, Wang in this situation, he might not know of how good or bad he is and whether he thinks an ace is good. Very confusing sometimes to play against players who are unorthodox. You can see Pantling really deliberating now, thinking, what is going on here? How do you play this hand this way where you check call the turn and now you're check raising me? Doesn't add up. But it will.
Oh, a straight flush. As Pantling understandably pays off and a nice pot heading Shanghai's way.
So he's with a nice looking hand in the small blind, but does have Jason behind to worry about. Looks pretty, but this also happens where you're just dominated, so it's cool. Well, call. Jason's not interested.
Yeah, a little bit too good to fold the king-9 suited there against a wide range. So he comes with a flat here. Another interesting flop.
It's interesting they did reference. I mean, he was one spot away from a pay jump, and 15K. It is proportionate to the buy-in, almost a third of a buy-in for the next jump. So I think he's. Let's see if he can ladder or even catch some chips. But as of right now, we see a check and a bet. Tommy Kim flopping well. Top pair, second up kicker, backdoor draws as well, and Soiz has a gut shot, backdoor hearts, and does go for a call.
And another royal flush draw here for Tommy Kim. Another second pair. This is a hand he could check back again.
Oh my goodness! Wait.
Oh wow! There it is.
Hold on. Did we?
Is that really
it really happened? No, we weren't even calling for it. This is crazy. And he actually improves to a straight. What a card! A royal flush. Welcome back, Triton Poker. 33-month absence comes with a bang here. That's rare. That is not. This isn't PLO. This isn't another game. This is No Limit Hold'em. A royal flush.
Also with both players having something here. I'm not sure if I've seen a royal flush at Triton Poker before.
Wow.
And Michael thinks he has the best hand here with the straight. And actually is betting out big here, and Tommy must feel like this is Christmas over here.
Can you, I mean, yeah, double check that, Tommy. Take a second. Soak it in. You got a royal getting bet into. You have the chip lead. 10 left in the 6 max Triton. 50K, million to first. Soak it in, buddy. Take a sec.
1 million.
And he comes up with a small raise.
Soiza's got. When Soiza goes for that size and it gets popped, it's sickening, right? It's absolutely. That's like part of the point of the bet. You're really not going to get raised. He calls.
Yeah, he's getting
A
too good a price, but he has the royal
royal
flush.
flush. So,
Ooh, that's a good one for TV.
Tommy Kim.
Nice hand.
What a hand, man. Nice hand.
Running hot here.
Limping in from the small blind against this chip lead. Vogelsang says run it. And how about that for a flop? Jack 8 deuce 2 pair against the gutty and the heart draw. Buckle up.
Yeah, well, I mean, this flop is just a massive cooler. I mean, you can even see that 2 pair here is just barely a favorite. That's how big of a draw Watson has. And, I mean, you know, Vogelsang is probably going to play this aggressively. And I don't think Watson's going to, you know, he's not going to fold. This seems like a pretty good spot to make a raise, as Vogelsang. You know, he's the chip leader and would definitely make this play here light sometimes, putting pressure on a shorter stack with ICM pressure. So, you know, a hand like this, it makes a lot of sense to do it as well. So yeah, he does elect to raise, and now Watson's decision here really is more about, you know, calling versus jamming himself. Right, you know, he has to think, okay, if I just call, you know, can I see a turn? Probably call, and then maybe if I don't improve, like get away without being all in. You know, that's more the consideration is like, you know, will the ICM effects and preserving my stack, you know, cause me to want to play this differently? Because I mean, clearly here at one point, the other side is, you know, if I think Vogelsang's very likely to be making a move, I have a hand good enough, you know, I have a lot of equity, so if I re-raise jam, essentially I get folds out of all those hands. I don't give him that free equity with a bunch of weak holdings.
Well, beyond the card removal associated with the queen and the 10 of hearts that we hold and some of the connections that it interferes with, we just don't have information on Vogel's hand in terms of him just checking back from the big blind. Obviously, we take some hands out we suspect that he would be wanting to put chips into the pot with. So from the 100 to the 400 and now to an all-in as Watson
Behind, actually. This might be difficult.
has a cornucopia worth of outs in this over 4 million chip pot, the pot of the final table.
Oh,
And the ace of hearts now giving Watson the flush. Vogelsang needs to fill up on the end. 4 outs once.
and Watson with a completely, oh my goodness.
Is that a royal?
Another royal flush.
It's the second
Watson
time we've
finally
seen one.
makes an expression. It wasn't even about making the winning hand on the turn for a, who knows, a pot worth hundreds of $1 million maybe. But making the royal flush, you know, forget $1 million. Making a royal flush, you don't see that every day.
Greenwood check raised the flop with 7-5. His opponent hits, what do you call it? A straight flush.
That's a straight flush indeed.
Now from Greenwood, he thinks he's got the best hand. He got the 7 of hearts. He also has a straight draw.
Man, what an absolute beast of a board for Zhu, and just the fact that Greenwood has this exact hand makes it all that much better.
Lang Shu is loving it. He's so happy to see more chips are going in, and he's not the one betting. He's drawing dead. A quick call quick call actually looks pretty weak, so
Yeah, I like it.
We'll send your players in a 15-minute break. I think I'm going to take a 15-minute break in the 1-minute showdown.
river card is a king. It is a little bit scary because his opponent can probably have a hand like ace king. So Greenwood. Going to check your laying shoe here. You see your opponent check raise you on a flop, bet the turn. When he checks this river, it does seem like he's kind of scared.
Yeah.
So does he want to go for big value?
600.
600,000.
Man, what a nasty spot for Greenwood here. He blocks so many strong hands with the 5. He has top pair. And the fact that there's 3 hearts on the turn, you know, his opponent could just call with a high heart on the turn as well.
I like the smaller bet that he opts to do because he knows that Greenwood can't be that strong to check this river. Because if you look at the betting, laying shoe bet really small on the flop. It's going to induce some more check raises and more floats in position. And Greenwood knows this. That's why he's tanking. Lets it go.
Wow, good fold.
Good fold.
Lots
Good
of
hand,
stuff,
right?
yeah, lots of stuff gets there, of course, but he had such a significant hand. He had the 7 of hearts, he had a 5 blocker in his hand. I mean, if you, as far as hero calling hands goes, that was a great hand to do it with, so that's why we say good fold.
What do you think you should do?
King's full.
Kings? No, set mine.
Call.
Master. Okay, I play bad hand against the rock to suck out. I know he's got big cards.
So all the small cards alive.
Yes.
Smart.
This game, small cards matter more.
So Rui Cal bumped it up. There's a
6 jet.
call from Paul.
Nikita.
Jungleman calls to ace 10. Makita, King Jack of Diamonds, thinking about coming along or maybe making a play.
No.
Wow, just gonna jam.
The rock.
The rock full kick.
The fucking rock.
So much chips in the middle.
Wow.
Fucking rock. Fucking rock betray everyone.
2620. 260 invest, put in the middle. 260 invest.
130 ante semi bluff here. And if it works, this is a huge win for him. He'd win about 90,000 in profit.
2360.
Mikita. Good noise. Truth. My fish.
For the next flop.
Oh, Mikita all in.
It's a good nickname.
就是动画.
Even the rock fold. This guy must have a huge hand. I think I can't fold, but let me just see.
Such a good price for Daniel Jungleman Cates of ace 10.
It's fucking hot.
So much in the middle. You begin a good price. Actually, it's a favorite.
Whatever, I call it.
104.
Makes the call. Wow.
Whatever.
Around 5.
Yeah. Got something good?
Why you call me?
What do you mean, why I call you? Of course I'm gonna call. What? What do you
fuck you.
You think everyone's gonna fold? There's like 1 million in pot.
Same hand. Fuck, I'm stupid.
As me? Fuck you.
You also had ace.
Fucking the rock.
You had ace? No? No, ace and mark very fast.
Why you go all in?
Yeah, where you go?
Just gamble. We just drink for me winning this flop.
Ace 10 up.
Shun.
You think you're just gonna get through 3 people?
Shun. How many times? 2.
妈的，我都排好了。
Tony Ma. I'm fucked.
Such a easy money.
You're gonna run it twice.
呢？这个面，这个面。
狗
可以的面呢？
I'm crushing this
考
flop.
虑拿 A10，八股 easy money。
We're running it twice, right?
Yeah.
Alright, thank fucking God. Give him a fucking jack. God damn it, I'm so fucked.
Makita wins the first one.
Fuck
Okay.
you, Mikita. King Jack suited, huh?
That's my favorite combo. Plus we drink for it, so.
When you drink, huh? Ah, King Jack suited. Cheer.
哎呀
Oh.
，no draw，
死了。
死了。
Backdoor flush.
Maybe SS。
When I have 2 of them, yeah.
Yeah, I need like a fucking ace or something. What?
Oh, a lot of outs now. Flush beats a full house.
我这个牌 ，two time again，很有机会啊。曹睿没有他的，我又没有他的。
Yeah, gamble thing.
他妈的，第二个我赢了，
I need.
我也不赢，哎，靠！
Oh, wild flush.
Oh my God.
For Jungle Man.
Royal flush, huh?
Royal flush. Jungle Man. Fucking fuck with the jungle.
Fucking King
See
Jack.
your
I tell you, it's a rock.
backdoor royal flush.
Okay, he said the rock. He said, okay.
You didn't listen to me. This is what you get when you fuck with a rock in the jungle.
Man winning. That's what that was.
60 seconds. Also remind you, please, the registration and re-entries are now closed. If you have an elimination on the previous level, please let a supervisor know.
Ace king for Romain. Gonna want to shove all in there. Try to push out Rui Cao. As you can see what happened in the previous hand.
I already put 7 million HKD in the binds here. And we haven't even played a main event yet.
Pretty impressive.
Wow.
That's ridiculous.
7 million of Hong Kong dollar buy-in. It's almost $1 million USD he's put in buy-ins.
No, even no, I'm not sure.
HKD.
Yeah, I haven't even gotten to the main yet, which is of course a $250,000 unlimited re-entry.
It would be fun if I say yes, you know.
The good news for him is that he's won that event twice.
To put it in the middle.
Good game, boys.
Yeah. Thanks.
Can you imagine Jason Kuhn just runs over and says, "Good game, boys." Whoever loses over here too. He just goes around every table. Good game.
Take a 10.
All right, so
50.
Yu Wei Xiang is at risk.
Oh, still a 10.
Ooh. Oh, it's all about door card 10, and it comes out 2 spades and an inside straight draw for Romain.
We're going to see another royal.
Oh,
wow. Royal.
Another royal flush.
Quads.
No more.
No more. Yeah, but this would be such a brutal pot. Quads against Royal.
Yeah. TV if there were quads.
That's the one you want to lose on TV.
That's 2 royal flushes.
I lose one. It's not the one you want to lose.
They're both on mine? It seems so, huh?
Very important to also limp with some strong hands.
So ranges are going to be very wide because both players are probably going to never open fold too much. So this will change the dynamic of how to play post flop. Check, check on the flop. Showman just got a straight draw. Betting 260K.
King of spades for key.
Yeah, so he's got some straight draws, some flush draws, both high card hands. So, do you think maybe Key's looking to call usually? Maybe consider raise? I think with position, I like calling because you can see what happens on the river,
Yeah.
see if your opponent likes it or not.
Yeah, he's going to get a lot of information on the river again. See if Nick checks or bets, and it's just the power position, so I would definitely like to see a call here. There's also still a chance that Nick is still trapping, that he was trapping pre-flop. Flop really strong.
So Key's going to make the call. Try to hit his hand or maybe get checked to. He can bluff at it.
That is a royal flush. Oh my god.
That is a
Spader
royal
never
flush.
disappoints.
Showman just has a pair of queens. He's thinking about it. That is a very scary card for most opponents usually. He's going to check. It's not too often you see a royal flush on stream.
That is crazy. It's gonna be really hard for him to extract value, unfortunately, but already pretty sizable pot for him. This does increase his stack by a lot.
Yeah, every pot's important when you're so short. So he's gonna try to get some value out of maybe a straight. Occasionally his opponent has a weak spade.
I really like the sizing that he picks. We saw him do this earlier with a weaker hand, and now he does it with a royal flush.
Yeah, just show. You gotta show the royal flush.
I haven't seen a flush all tournament.
Yeah,
flushes are hard to make, let alone a royal.
Yeah, you see a flush. When you finally see a flush, it's a royal.
Huh?
If I'm moving on 10, were you ever gonna fold?
Yeah, I would have had to fold. I had queen high.